Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I hope all of you are well. Thanks for tuning in. So let's just go ahead and see what's popping up here in your messages. What is coming up for Aries? What they need to see or acknowledge. Show us here, Aries. Spirit, show us the message for Aries. What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? What's going on in their energies? I just want to... Okay. Moving on. Okay, so there's something where you want to move on. Walking on the beach alone. So, I don't know what this energy is about. It looks like Eight of Cups to me. So it's the Eight of Cups energy, like I'm moving on, I'm leaving it behind me. You need to heal with the Star card energy. Something is stressful for you. You need to just breathe. Seeking the truth. You may have been feeling like you're dealing with lies or deception. Share the love. So you may have given your love to someone who now you're trying to heal from with the healing and the crossing. This is kind of like so Five of Swords. Somebody feels like it's not fair. What's Aries energy here? Dedicated effort. Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on perfection. Building up that empire. So this did not break you. You may have been in a situation where it was very unfair and you know it was unfair. You blame the other person. You're like, well, it's your fault. You're seeking the truth, though, and you want to move on. So what's externally? The darkest fears. Okay, so there could be someone who is playing into fear in some way. Playing into your fear. You want root chakra energy. Means you want physical action. You want to get up and go, make it happen. And what's the outcome? So actually the person is Nine of Swords around you as you try to build, which is pretty interesting. So you're in this very realistic, very practical energy of building up your empire. You know that this person, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. So there's something here where you know that they maybe fear that you'll leave them or something like that. Okay, we have some good energy at the end of this. Balance. Teach. And then we have here coming together. So in some way, it seems like this person could be highly afraid or anything. They don't want to lose you because you're very committed. You're very focused. So what is this win or lose? Five of Swords. You will believe and succeed with the Six of Wands. So you are going to come out ahead. Why is this person in the darkest fears around Aries? Why is that there? Why are they in the darkest fears? Very insecure as well. It could be someone who is highly insecure about themselves, about the ideas about themselves, about they see you focused. So this person is trying to confront their shadow. This is the energy of this is the card of confronting the shadow. So this person is trying to confront their dark side. You're coming out with this energy of shining bright, and love abounds, and love, 6 of Cups. You're shining your light bright. Okay, show us, what is this outcome with coming together about? What is this outcome of coming together about? This 5 of Swords, believe and succeed. This is like where you know it's not your fault too. I'm not very quick to forgive people, especially if they did something intentionally. So their intention was to hurt my feelings. I don't forgive you. I just say, well, your intention was to hurt my feelings. So no, like, what's to forgive there? I don't see forgiveness, but it is showing that it comes around. It turns around somehow. You're blossoming. So you have a blossoming abundance. And how does this play out? Somebody doesn't want to see 2 of Swords. Okay, blossoming abundance. There's a lot of denial in the other person. Your energy is like, well, I'm just focused on what's in front of me. I'm just using what I got and building upon what I have. What is 8 of Pentacles here for Aries energy? It's a very Virgo energy. It's Mars and Virgo. I'm going to get it done, get the job done. You're rebuilding. Okay, there's also the energy of love and changing your focus. So there could be something where 5 of Cups, but with love. So there's something where you're like, hopefully you don't feel guilty. Like, it's not your fault. Healing begins though. So we have here 6 of Air. So you're moving on. You are no longer in this conflict with this person. They seem to be still stuck in it, which is kind of interesting. They're still sort of stuck in this shadow, feeling unworthy, this person feels unworthy. They feel also deep insecurities. It could be about their appearance. What do we have here about the other person? Confront. What are they confronting? Spread the wings and fly. 2 of Wands. Last minute energy, feeling pulled in a new direction. Why are you rebuilding on this here, Aries? Why are you rebuilding? You're totally in a Pentacle energy here. You're a 7 of Pentacles. You're like, well, I'm building upon what I already have and what I already invested in. It's very Saturn, you know, to like perfect. Maybe you're trying to perfect yourself. Okay, so what you're dealing with here is insecurity, fear, low vibrational energy. Also a 2 of Swords is like someone who either refuses to see or doesn't have the idea, doesn't have an idea, is I don't want to clueless. I mean, but they are pulled in a new direction. So they could be feeling like, well, I'm motivated towards possibly another person. Why is there a spread your wings here? Okay, they're still in a swords energy. The blue is the swords. They feel hopeless. They feel 8 of swords. They feel trapped, isolated, alone, in a mental prison, a prison of their thoughts. They can't figure something out. How does it come back together to love here for Aries? How does that happen? You're just building upon what's real. Like, well, you know, I've got a business, I've got 10 bills on the table, I've got food in the fridge. Like, you're just being very realistic. This person is... So I think the confront card is devil. So I think they are trying to confront and overcome an addiction. So how does it turn into love? Paranoia, 8 of swords. Okay, 3 of swords. There's information that you don't like. And 5 of cups, feeling guilty or feeling like there's a loss. But there is love here based on the lovers. So the major arcana, the sun. What is this shine? Maybe you felt like you were being too picky. Maybe you felt like you were being too... I don't know, like when you kind of look at every detail. Why is it 7 of Pentacles and rebuild? Judgment. I think that's judgment. Crown chakra. You're being called to a higher purpose. You may have dreams or intuition. There's also the Empress card. You want quality. Or you want to be an individual of quality. Why is there a 3 of swords surrounding the 5 of cups? The guilt. The hermit card. This is either hermit or hierophant. I'm not quite sure. But it is the energy sort of like being alone, trying to find the answers. Maybe you discovered something for yourself. 7 of wands is underneath here. Defending your position. Maybe you feel like there was something you could have just let go. Okay. Oh, this reading. Okay. Aries. I'm not going to read. 6 of coins is here. And a 9. Doing something on your own terms. King of the water. A very emotional person. Someone could have a lot of water placements. 5 of swords. Okay, somebody resenting the other person. That's coming up in the energy is resentment. But you're just all about the pentacles. You're like, well, this is what I'm building and this is what I'm developing. So you're kind of like, you're letting nothing get in your path just because this other person maybe saw on the news or heard about it in a magazine and they're like, oh, I'm going to go do that. Maybe the neighbor told them. Who knows? They got this idea because they're basing everything on ideas. 9 of swords, 2 of swords, 8 of swords. They're trying to figure something out with like mathematical equations when this is like a very predictable thing for you. You're like, no, this is predictable. Okay, show us what's coming up for Aries. Psychic protection. You guys are protected. Safe home protection. Your home is protected. Okay, I have the card of abundance coming out. Spirit, is there one more that we can show Aries? Okay. The cornucopia. Prosperity. You have a lot of abundance coming here. Some of you need to be truly authentic. Isis inspiration. This is the card of the goddess, Empress. Quality lifestyle. True love, come to me. Calling in your love. Something's up in your imagination. Magical powers, candles, spells, spell work, and grace. Doing something with a lot of grace. Gracefulness. Not kind of like the Walmart fight, you know, when you see those videos and people get in fights in Walmart. That's not you. You're like, no. I've learned to like control and wait for timing. You're going through a healing. Focusing on your health is very important right now. So health. Some of you could be having soup or bone broth. You could also be having beets and tomatoes and salads, asparagus, everything that's on that card. Okay, so I really like all your oracles. You have prosperity, magical powers, abundance, doing something with grace, safe home protection, healing, psychic protection, health, and Isis inspiration. So you're being inspired by quality. Like, I want a quality lifestyle. I don't want a lifestyle based on, you know, this person kind of like, what it looks like is they fear the worst. Your energy is motivated by your crown chakra. You feel guided or led. This person is all about what they hear and what they see and what they're told. And they're also going through the devil. They're having to confront their deepest fears, or they're having to confront their shadow side. Okay, there is information around the energy of Three of Swords. So there's something where someone feels like it's heartbreak, sadness, isolation, not feeling connected to a person anymore. You do come into balance with the wisdom of the Hermit. Maybe you're doing some soul searching. You come into balance. You also have blossoming abundance coming together. Your upcoming energy was also Empress, knowing the quality and knowing the value. Okay. Why is Aries developing and building here? Why are they wanting to do that? You're in a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're all about results. Okay, Four of Cups. You're like, well, because you're not following your heart really, which is, depending on the situation, why aren't you following your heart? You're not following your heart. You're just like, give me facts, give me figures. Not even that. You're like, show me results. Buy me a handbag. I even thought, what if every time I had a fight with someone and that person's in the wrong, what if they just paid me cash? Like, give me $300 for every time I have to listen to garbage, right? So, or buy me, let's go to the outlets and I'll buy a Coach bag. But it doesn't make it all better, but that's kind of like what it's looking like. It's like, well, you know, I've got this developing, established, real thing, but Four of Cups. Why are you Four of Cups? That's odd. You're not in a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Neither are they. But it comes up at the end. Oh, your heart chakra. You're protecting your heart chakra. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to get used, abused. That 1996 or 1998 energy was... I was just like a deer in headlights. Like, just walking around. Just... people, you know, saying, oh, look at this one. I was a very pure starseed. I just didn't see bad in anybody. I just trusted everybody when I was like 21. So, yeah. That's not your energy now, though, thankfully. You are kind of blocking something off to and wanting only real things in your life. You don't want fantasy. You don't want ideas. Why is this person having to confront the devil here? Show us what's that about. They're in a Wands energy of Five of Wands. They're fighting with themselves, others. You're not the only one. They're kind of in this very competitive energy. Why are they in a competitive energy? Oh, because they're confronting their shadow side, their devil side. Okay, again, they have a choice. They've developed a habit, actually. They've developed a habit of maybe needing to be right or needing to make other people wrong. It is a real habit. It's a dependency. Two of Pentacles. It's there. It's there. It's there. 2, 2, 2, 4 twos. It's a real habit. It could be a drug addiction. I hate to say that. It could be like something where this person turns to something. You're providing wisdom. How is Aries providing wisdom? Daydreams and decisions, Seven of Cups. So there's an energy of, it's a complicated matter. So say this person has some physical illness and they have to take a pill or medication that makes them angry. Or maybe they have to maybe they're going through a tough time when they've been told, I don't think by you, but they've been told, the ideas going through their head is that they're not good enough. Dealing with some real deep insecurity. What is coming together in the end then? Seven of Wands. You fight for it, or they fight for it. You defend your position. Okay, observing. I think that's Hangman. I'm not too sure. Watching, looking, observing. Three of Pentacles. An established situation that has a dependency. So this person has established a situation where they have a dependency on this new Pentacle. Okay, it could be some kind of medication or food, or it's something where it's there, it's there, it's there. Could be a person, but it's not good for them. It's devil. Okay. Your energies were good. Your energy is practical. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Show me results. Show me quality. I don't care. Don't try to like persuade me through love notes. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoy this message as much as I did. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.